When you realize you're actually in a race, this race of life, it changes your perspectives, because you would have acknowledged the runners before you, would have passed on whatever knowledge, information and stuff to us, and us being charged now as well, because we don't know at what stage in this race of life we will cross the finish line. We know we will cross it eventually one day, but we don't know when. So even us in our generation now, we have to continue passing on that baton. Now I remember last night, me and my boys, we always just behave crazy when we're ready. So they were sharing with me, because them, when them learn them little new things at school, them come and them share it with us. So they were saying, Mommy, you know that your father was a thief? And we say, really, my father a thief? My father, they don't even know. They must say he was a thief because he stole the star out of the skies and put it in my eyes. Those are the things they are learning. Them little gimmicks and them little fun time that you're sharing with friends and sharing some craziness. So all of we in the house just start laugh and carry on. And then I was sharing stuff with them. When I was growing up as a child, I say, a lot of the things that you're learning now, I used to learn it too. And then I start share things and stuff, and then I listen and we laugh when it's funny, and we just carry on. And I just find it amazing, because even in the Bible it says to us that we need to pass on our faith. So as much as we are passing on culture, we are passing on our experience with them, it is also important for us to pass on our faith to them. Pass on why we believe in the God we believe in, share our experiences with them, so that when they get older, based on our experience, based on how we pass on that baton, because as we say, we are in this relay, so we have to pass on the baton properly to our children so they can continue to pass on in this race called life. It is important that we build the proper relationships with them. Let first things be first, and ensure that the things that we are passing on to them should make them better than us. It is important for us to leave the right legacy and a heritage for them, so that they should be better off in life. Because if you notice, and if you watch sports, you will realize when a relay is happening, if you ever miss up, if you pass the baton too early, or if you pass the baton too late, it messes up. It will mess up. Whereas if you drop the baton, you may be disqualified from life. So if you pass it on too early and don't teach your children properly, so you have a great business, you establish this good business, and you go pass on the baton too early to your children, you didn't take the time out to teach them the right principles and foundations and little morals and stuff, normally them wreck it. And I'm seeing a lot of businesses now where the parents have passed on the business to the children, and the children them just mess up everything. I mean, can you imagine the man, they would have spent so many years to build up the business to where it is, and because the children them, sometimes it is not really the children's vision to do that still, but there are times when the parents did not teach the children properly, and therefore when the legacy is passed on to them just waste it. If it is passed on too late, sometimes it is hard to redeem time. If you take too long to give them a head start, sometimes it costs them to take a longer while now to reach up to a level. So it is important that when we are learning things, we pass it on smoothly and carefully to the children. So not just hurry come up stuff you teach them. They would be with you and observing your tendencies, your practices, and sometimes you can teach without saying a word. So based on how you deal with situation, you go to a PTA, how you behave at the PTA, you go on trip, coming up on every trip with them. Right now, teacher them tell you say parents not supposed to come on the trip, coming always going on cool trip. And based on how I teach the other children, so they are observing how you are behaving, and those are the instances when you can pass on things to them without even literally teaching them anything. Normally when I go to school too, them everybody call me Auntie Candice. I mean, I'll say how them know me, so because I joined the community ministry at church, so there are times we do devotions in the mornings at school. So I just go to the devotions, then I come to work late. So the children them know me, so them seeing me do that. As I always tell people, life is happening. Be involved. Just do things that will elevate you and big up God, because all that we are doing is to bring glory and honor to God. So when they see those things, you're passing on the baton slightly. testing them every now and then to see how they are learning, how they understand and interpret things, and you groom them and teach them. Them say train up the child in the way it should go, so when they go old they will not depart. And yes, some will go astray, but once the root is there, they normally come right back. So listen, continue to and listen, enjoy your children, enjoy it. You want to hear sometimes people seriously I just pray a little bit over the house, because when me and them ready for carry on and we laugh and play and them a ticklish me and me a ticklish them and we run up and down and hide and carry on. Enjoy them so that they have that relationship with you, so you can easily identify when something is going wrong. And I always talk to them and say, anybody a touch you in a them private place there, anybody a do this, anybody do that, engage those conversations. Sometimes I ask them, when I have any girlfriend, start engaging those type of conversations so that they feel comfortable talking to you. Be their best friend, but have like a firmness. You understand? Be their friend, but be firm, and continue to pass on your faith to them. Make them know why you believe in the God that you believe in. Now have a very amazing rest of today's Thursday, so tomorrow is Friday. Bye bye.